My name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Greeting you for race number 5, which will be run over 1,600 meters. The due off time is 14:40. So race number 5 looks quite a competitive race. And when it comes to race number 5, we do have an interview package for you. We're going to cross over to Sipasihle Tlengwa, Duncan Hells, and also trainer NJ Udendal and see what they have to say about their respective runners.
Buto ran a good race last time, got a nice draw. Also, think could run a nice race.
Papa C's been racing well. He did pick up a little bit of a niggle after his last run. And then bringing him back with all the rain and that has been proven quite difficult. But I feel I've got him pretty fit in himself. He's a horse that enjoys racing fresh. So I think on his form and his well-being, he's more than capable of a first 3 run.
Yeah, another one of Mr. Scott Gaskell and Lady Desiree de Andrade. Same as Al Dante. We decided to change tactics with him last time. We dropped him in, and he ran a good race. If you go on his form lines, that was by far his best run up to date. A little bit of a concern. He didn't quite eat up last night. He left quite a bit of food. We took his temperature and everything this morning. It seems fine, but if he does run 100%, he'll be competing, and he'll be competing very well. If there's any niggles, there's a lot of even with the horses, a bit of flu going around. So we'll just see how he goes in the week.
So there we have it, that individual Johnny the Thief. We'll have to see how things map out for him. Not eating up. There's a bit of flu around and a few viruses going around. So doubtful start to number 8, Johnny the Thief. Let's keep a close eye closer to race time and see everything maps out in his favor. Now, I can't make heads and tails or race number 5, so I'm just going to go the field in race number 5. Because very, very interesting. The current favorite at around 4-1 is number 2, Ibuto from the Allison Wright camp. Now, take note, this is a poly specialist, and he is carded to race on Wednesday on the poly track. So he has been off the track 60 days. He's a big, strong individual, so he takes a bit of work. So I'm not quite sure if he's going to be 100% for this race, and this could be a run to bring him along for Wednesday. Not saying they're not going to give it 100% go. They're obviously going to send him out, give him a good gallop, and try and win the race. However, in the back of my mind, I'm just thinking Wednesday could be the day where he shines on the poly track. So they could be using this as a race to bring him along. And on the other hand, when you look at the field, he could get away with it class-wise. So very interesting, number 2, Ibuto. He's only got the 1 win on the turf. He's yet to win on the wet conditions. He's had 4 runs for 2 placings in the wet conditions. So there are quite a few things that you can take into account with number 2, Ibuto, and a few other runners in the field. And then you look at number 4, Pongola, who we had a good bet on last time out. So we will get to Pongola shortly. And let's just have a look at his overall form. He's a 2-time winner from his 13 runs to date. His penultimate run, he stayed in there just to keep the field behind his stable companion, the Top Seed again, who will be seen in action on Saturday. So by Sunday, we'll know the result, but that was an average rating of a 98. He dropped down to a 66. They primed him for the race, and we made him a good thing on the day. He opened up 7-1. They backed him down 7-2, and he came with an absolute flourish of a run late on. So number 4, Pongola, although he's yet to shape at the course, he has got 2 wins on the turf, and he has got a victory in the wet conditions. So number 4, Pongola, could end up being the horse they all have to beat, with Rachel Benica taking the 1.5 kilograms off the back. So it'll just be 54 kilograms to shoulder. But once you look beyond him, you got a horse like number 3, KG's Delight. You got number 6, Papa C, and even a horse like number 7, Beach Palace. So race number 5, I'm not going to get clever here. Number 2, Ibuto. Keep a very close eye on this individual. As I say, he is carded to race Wednesday on his favorite surface, and he's a bull of a horse. When you see him in the ring, you'll see his condition, and then you'll be able to make up your mind if you're going to have a bet on number 2, Ibuto. But just looking at the race, perhaps number 4, Pongola, might be able to go back to back, but in race number 5, we're going to be safe and go with the field.
Good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.